Titans 7.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson, prior to going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. This is Gordon. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
On the carry.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Come on, the ball.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. He's going to look deep for his running back, Gordon. Oh, he's got some breathing room. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And oh, that is going to be a safety. And Charles, at some point,
when they called the play, just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. 55 is mine, guys. 55. All right. Yellow. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Sets up the screen to Gordon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And this is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
3rd and long.
Play action. It's Wilson. Going deep for Hopkins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
On for the field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Justin Jefferson.
As the first half is winding down, and the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Jaguars 23, Titans 7.
So not much time to spend.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open.
Now they try the right side here. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Sometimes I need a check.
Working from the gun, Mahomes lets it fly for Thielen, and that will be incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. Now Gordon on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the Jaguars' 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st down.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And not much running room. Down to the 32. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
19-yard line.
Now a handoff as they run left side. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Get him, get him. Hey, Ripley.
If you know, you know.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. To Jefferson on the slant. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Titan football.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Tennessee.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Rashad Jones. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Tackle made back at the 10-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter with the score.
Behind the chains, second and 13.
7.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking deep for Hilton. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Too little, cut.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, and this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold. Hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Witten, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson caught left side. It's
Complete to
the Titans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throwing again here. Wilson. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
35-yard line.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans.
Wilson's
Odell Beckham with
13,
touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
The Titans.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Back to throw, Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Gain of 6 makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw is Mahomes.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
13 yards the tally on the return there.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
And they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
3rd and 4. This crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise. Wilson to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, 0, 0, 0. Ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Check, Mike, 54.
4th down. Here's Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Down
They've gone final now in Charlotte, and it was the Panthers that wound up winning that one. Deebo Samuel, 2 touchdown catches to lead the way. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. Now we're first and 10 at the 11-yard line. And again, it's Mahomes. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Hey, watch the screen.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Mahomes to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. That's why you've got your star out there and throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Jags, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Titans, it's a rare misstep as they'll drop to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get a home. Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.